Good morning students and welcome to our YouTube channel Eng.Med Modern School. So in the previous video we have just finished the chapter number 5 and we will start in this video new chapter, that is chapter number 7, things around us. So for that, first of all, things around us means things are of two types, living things and non-living things. We are talking about two types of things, living things and non-living things. Non-living things. Okay. There are two types of things, living things and non-living things. But first of all, we will talk about living things. What is living thing? Living thing means I am just living thing, you are just living thing. Or the phone which I have just sat over here and see here I am just video is recording. Okay, I am just recording the video. So that is the phone is living thing? No, it is not the living thing, but the phone is catching up me, the living thing. Okay students, so in that living things are made up of cells. So first of all we will talk about the living things. Living things are made up of cells, and then after we will go to the non-living things. But living things are made up of cells. Now you will say, what is the cell? So cell is the smallest functional unit of our body. Smallest functional unit of our body is cell. See here it is written in your textbook. A cell is the smallest structural and functional unit of the organism, that is cell. And there are lots of cells in our body. See in your textbook a diagram is given over here that a single cell, see here these are some of the cells. Okay students, these are cells. So these cells just when combined many and forms what? Tissue. It forms tissue, and then after this tissue combine with each other and forms an organ, and organ combine with each other and form organ system. And this organ system forms the organism. Okay, this forms the organism. So how the organism is formed? First, the smallest structural and the functional unit is what? It is cell, and many of the cells combine with each other and forms a tissue, and many of the tissues combine with each other and forms organ, and many of the organ combine with each other and forms organ system, and this organ system combine together to form organism. Okay students, see here the theory part is given over here. I am just reading that, but before going further, in this you can see many of the cells are there in the organisms, and only a single cell can also form an organism. So I can say that a organism which is formed by a single cell, it is known as unicellular organism. And the organ which is formed with many of these cells are known as multicellular organisms. Okay students, here the theory part is given. Let us see that living things are made up of cells, which are the building blocks of the body. A cell is the smallest structure and functional unit of the organism. A group of similar cells performing a particular function form a tissue. A group of tissues perform a particular function to form a organ working together to perform a particular life process is known as organ system. And organ system, see here, a group of organ working together to particular life process such as dietting and respiration forms the organ system, and this organism is living being. Okay students, see here the picture is given. Many of the cells combine with each other and forms tissue, and tissues forms organ, and organ forms organ system, and then organ system forms the organism. Okay students, moving further, there are organisms which are made up of just one cell each. They are amoeba and euglena are examples. In such organisms, all life processes are carried out by a single cell. Such organisms are unicellular organisms. Organisms that are made up of more than one cell are called multicellular organism. Okay students, they are talking about the unicellular and multicellular. So, I can say in short that organism form by a single cell is known as unicellular organism, and organism form by more than one cell is called multicellular organism. Okay students, multicellular organisms. So, what is it? Organisms formed by a single cell is known as a unicellular organisms, and organisms formed by more than one cell is called multicellular organism. And again repeating, living things are made up of cell. And what is cell? Cell is a smallest and functional unit in our organism. So, many of the cells combine together and forms a tissue. Many of the tissues combine together and forms organ, and organs form together for the organ system, and this organ system forms together like breathing or anything else which the different organs do their work and forms an organisms. And then after, they have given us the new topic, that is living thing move and respond to stimuli. Now, just saying that topic, living thing So living thing move living thing move and respond to stimuli. Okay students, living thing move and respond to stimuli. What is it? We know that. What is movement of living things? Can a tree just move? It is living thing, but it can move? No, but then also it is living thing. And the humans, we the humans can move from one place to another place. We are living thing. Tree is also a living thing. But animals can move from one place to another. They are also living. Okay, and the birds which are on the sky, they also move from one place to another place. They are living thing, but the tree is not. Yes, tree is living thing, as you have seen in the previous standard number 5. Okay students, so tree just don't move from one place to another, but its branches, its leaves and all things move or not students? Yes, they can move. But if I talk about mobile, it is non-living thing. It can move? No, it can't move. If I talk about bench, then bench can move? No. And if I talk about book, then book can move from one place to another? No, it can't move from one place to another place. Okay students, now here some of the, I am just reading the description which is given over here. Living things can move on their own. Animals move from one place to another for several reasons, such as to search for food and water, to escape from danger, to escape from harsh weather conditions. For example, birds migrate to avoid extreme winter. Although plants do not move from one place to another, they however show movement of certain parts such as leaves and roots. In response to the change in the intermediate environment, the leaves of the touch-me-not plant curve up to when we touch them. So, there is a plant, it responds to a stimuli. When you just touch that leaves of that plant, you touch the leaves of that plant, then it will be closed, and when you will take it back your hand, then it will be open. Okay, see here a picture is given over here. That plant is known as touch-me-not plant. Thus, in the case of touch-me-not plant, the touch is a similar stimulus and the curling up of leaves is the respond. A change in the immediate environment of an organism which produce a change in the activities of organisms is called the stimulus. The reaction of an organism to a stimulus is called its response. See here, I am just taking a simple example. In just a second you will understand it. We know that we are just sitting with friends. Nowadays it is not possible to sit with friends due to some conditions like corona, but I am just taking the example. You don't try it. Okay students, you don't try it at your home. You have to just imagine that you are sitting with some of the friends, and any of the friend he just hits you, and you will just feel or not? Yes, you will feel that he has hitted me. Then what you will do? You will give a response to him, okay, and you will hit it back. Okay students, so this is the movement and respond to stimuli. What is respond? Means you will respond. If somebody, he or she just hits you, then you will give it back. You will just hit him or her. Okay students, Now, moving further, little things grow. So, little things grow. Let us see that one. Sorry, living things grow. Living things grow. Living things grow means, have you seen, you have just bought a mobile, okay? If you just have bought a new phone, and you know that if I have just bought a phone before 2 to 3 months in the lockdown, and after 2 to 3 months my mobile size has increased or decreased, or its length is increased or breadth is increased or decreased, any changes are there? No, my phone is same when I have bought, but due to some of the condition, means I just can't hold properly and fall down, so some of the cracks are there on the screen, but its size or length or breadth doesn't increase or decrease. So living things only grow. So you have seen living things means, if I talk about tree, when you just plant, I am just telling you that now you are in the standard 6th, okay students. So you just grow a plant in your just garden, and what you just do, just water it every day. You are now in the 6th standard. You are in the previous year, you are in the 5th, but you are in the 6th. Now your height will be like this, and the plant will be small, and you will see after 1 year you can see that the plant has also grow and you has also grow. So living things grow. Okay students, here I am just reading that, can you still wear clothes of the same size you do in the class 3? You possibly cannot, because you are now likely bigger than you were in the class 3. All living things, whether plants or animals, grow. For example, a child grow into an adult and a small plant grow into a big plant. Growth in the living things cannot be reversed. An adult cannot become a baby again. Non-living things do not grow. Okay students, living things only can grow. You can see here a picture is given, a baby grow into the adult. You can see a small boy just after many of the years grow a big, and a small plant grow into big tree. See here there is small plant, and after many of the years it just become big tree. Okay students, now moving further, the another one is living things excrete. Living things excrete. Living things excrete means what? Living things excrete means what? See here, you can see, while carrying out different life processes, organ system produced certain harmful byproducts that must be removed from our body. Most animals get rid of such wastage in the form of sweat, urine and carbon dioxide. Plants get rid of waste in the form of gum, resin, etc. Non-living things do not excrete. So, what they are just trying to say is living things excrete means, if I say from the human body, when we take the oxygen and we can respirate, we just take in oxygen and take out carbon dioxide, means the carbon dioxide is removed or it is excreted from our body. Okay students, so as the plants are take oxygen and take out take in carbon dioxide and take out the oxygen, and in some way the plants, when the harmful things are just excreted by in the form of gum or resin. Okay students, and in the for our body the urine and the carbon dioxide is taken out. Okay students, and see I am just reading it again so you can just understand it well. While carrying out different life processes, organ system produce certain harmful byproducts that must be removed from the body. Most animals get rid of such waste in form of sweat, urine and carbon dioxide. Plants get rid of waste in the form of gums, resins, etc. Non-living thing do not excrete. Okay, now living thing respire. What is it? Living thing respire. Okay students, so for that living thing respirate. Living thing respirate means we take in oxygen and take out carbon dioxide, that we have just respirate. Like trees just take in carbon dioxide and gives us oxygen. Okay, the total balance is like that, so it respirates. Let us read that. But living non-living things do not respirate. Living things need breath. Breathing involves taking in and giving out air. Respiration is the process of releasing energy from the breakdown of food into the cells with the help of oxygen. Breathing is a part of respiration. See here, what is respiration, that I am just writing over here, but before that, living things respire. Okay students, so respiration, what is it? Respiration is the process by which living things produce more of their respiration is the process of releasing energy from the breakdown of food in the cell with the help of oxygen. Okay students, with the help of oxygen. So that is the respiration. See here, when we breathe, we inhale the oxygen and give out the rich in carbon dioxide. Means we inhale the O2 and gives back CO2. Okay students, we inhale oxygen and take out carbon dioxide, and it is taught the process of respiration that the oxygen from the inhaled air is used by the body for releasing energy from the breakdown of the food. Both plants and animals carry out the respiration. Non-living things do not carry out the respiration. Okay students, now it's time for your homework. So in your homework, what you have to do is, you just write the definitions of in your homework, definitions, which definitions? Living thing, what is living thing, what is non-living thing, what is the movement and what is respond to stimuli, how the living thing just grow, and what is respiration. Okay students, that all the definitions you have to write in your homework. Okay students, we will meet in the next video. Okay, bye students.